Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Nnamdi Kanu is at it again and is warning the southwest of the impending danger, impending doom that is actually at their doorstep. Don't forget that some days back there was an information that went round that IPOB wants to, create the problems in Lagos State, and they're actually coming in. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu debunked it, and even Ohanes Ndibo had to say, look, it's not even in the character of the Ndibos to be troublesome. They're builders and not destroyers. Well, as we speak, Nnamdi Kanu is giving them another classified information. But before we go into the news proper to find out what it is, Nnamdi Kanu is warning the Southwest that is actually at their doorstep now. Like it, subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, says there is an organized terror group in Lagos State. The IPOB leader also said that the Miiti Allah in Ebonyi State was functioning as a terror group for years until the Eastern Security Network (ESN) single-handedly drove them out of the state. He stated that the intimidation that the ESN and IPOB are getting from the Nigerian government is because of their determination to frustrate the terrorist groups in the southeast. The leader of the pro-Biafran group also announced that his service is not restricted to Biafra agitators, but also to all brave youths in Nigeria, adding his sole purpose is to see corrupt people in the country imprisoned or dead. That's a very big one. Kanu made this disclosure during his live broadcast on Sunday evening. I quote him now. He said, God gave me another assignment this year, which is not only to serve the wonderful people of Biafra, but also to serve the brave youths of Nigeria. And that's what I'm doing. And I will continue to do until everybody is free and until every corrupt individual is either in the grave or being hanged or is in the prison. The difference between us and some of you, is that when we say things, we do it. But you there keep grumbling and murmuring, things are bad, oh, things are bad, oh. We are to make our dreams a reality, not because we are better than any other person, but because Elohim is on the throne. I quote him again. He said, Miiti Allah was a full-fledged terror group in Ebonyi, but IPOB and ESN drove them out. That's why the DSS is labeling ESN a terrorist group, because we forbade Fulani murderers on our ancestral lands. And before I came on air this evening, which is yesterday, I have confirmation that they are now in Lagos. That's Lagos State. That was what they were cleverly trying to disguise as IPOB attacks on Lagos. I want to let you understand that if I tell you that we have a terror group in Lagos, you will marvel, Kanu said. When he also spoke about the meeting of the southern governors who unanimously prohibited open grazing in their respective states, Kanu said that IPOB and ESN will begin to restrict oppression of their members by the DSS. I quote him again. He said they are trying to tag the ESN terror group. Why? Because we defeated them in the east, we rendered them useless because of the work that Eastern Security Network did in the past, is doing now, and will continue to do. That is the way the southern governors came together only last week to announce a ban on open grazing, to try for the very first time in their life to confront head on this Fulani hegemony as a result of bravery and sacrifice of the Eastern Security Network. Every DSS office that we know must be placed under surveillance. My God. And we must begin. Oh my God, this is serious. Well, let's quickly feel the pulse of Nigerians. I'm going to take this uncensored. A lot of persons are talking, and this is going to be actually cross-section between different persons. This one here is saying, you mean you are trying to send your terrorist ESN over there? Another person answered and said, this one here is saying, okay, they're actually coming for the guy that wrote that said, are you saying that ESN is sending their people down to the southwest? But as it is, let's take it a step at a time. What he said. Let's start with what he started by commending. Let's go from the down part to the topmost. He started by commending the southern governors. So for the very first time, they have decided to come together in one voice. All right, saying that at least it's not a case of always hiding behind the curtains. They have decided to openly declare a ban on open grazing. It's one thing to declare the open ban on it. It's another thing to enforce it. Who's going to enforce it? Okay, we have Amotekun, but Amotekun have been doing well. I must commend them when it comes to the issue of stopping Fulani herdsmen from entering the bushes, or stopping Fulani herdsmen from grazing on the farmlands of farmers. But it's not enough. They still, you see, every day keep hearing farmers cry. There might likely be food scarcity. The rate at which this whole thing is going, if it's not caught in the net now, as in stopped now, or as you could be saying things so expensive, money will become valueless compared to food. Hey, if people have been stealing money, the time will come. Those who are selling restaurant business, who are doing restaurant business, they will just come. Nobody's coming to take your money. Nobody's interested in money. They'll just come and carry a pot of soup, a pot of rice you have cooked. Nobody will come to kidnap what. If they're kidnapping is for you to ransom it with a pot of egusi soup, or a pot of melon soup well prepared, with all the things that will follow it, tissue poroko and the rest. So if things are not caught now or stopped now, we may have an issue of kidnapping by food. So looking at this whole thing, you now understand where he's coming from. Now he now mentioned another thing again. I'm going to take to mention that, look, that issue of information that they heard about Southwest, that there is an attack that may be coming in Southwest, particularly Lagos State. They said it's true, but it's not going to be from them, that they have classified information that there is a terror group already resident in Lagos. In Lagos. Ohanes had actually debunked it, that it's not, definitely Igbos are not destroyed, that actually builders, that there's no such thing. There's already a harmony, a synergy already between the Igbos and the Yorubas, and Igbos that have been living in that particular region have been very peaceful. Now, with this information he has released, the question now is, if you are conversant with the West, especially hobnobs like Lagos State, Lagos City, like River State, and like I think Kaduna, or Kano, sorry please, Kano, Abuja, Rivers and Lagos, you would understand there are bushes, but they are very limited, especially in the hubs, where the center is. You just find out that it's a very busy place. So if they are coming in at all, I don't think it's going to be via bushes. Maybe through bikes, motorbikes, and someone is actually opening up his game. Just recently has banned the issue of using of motorbikes. Motorbikes has always been one of the quickest means they used to do all manner of mayhem. Now they're having mini buses, okay, for those routes. Let's see how it plays out. I think also really Lagos State as a whole are upping that game when it comes to issues of security. Let God help us in this country. May God help Nigeria, and God bless Nigeria as a country. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Based on the information that Nnamdi, over the years, he seemed to be having some of this information, very cheaply, and they seem to always come to pass if you don't, do something about it.